1, 2, 3, Paris 24 breaking!
History in the making!
Welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Bboy Intact, and today we're speaking about Olympics 2024 in Paris. I was one of the judges of breaking, and I want to share my experience with you. I received my WDSF judging license 2 years before Olympics took place in Paris. I accomplished judging Congress, passed the test, and I was ready to take my seat as a judge on WDSF events. So 2 years before the Olympics, I was judging a lot of qualifications, starting from World Championship and World Series, and finishing with the continental events. And finally, I was invited as one of the judges to the Olympics 2024. Just to clarify and to avoid unnecessary questions, I started to break in 2000 and I still keep on breaking, still keep traveling around the world, taking part in battles, championships, as a part of our culture.
Bringing different levels of this breaking culture.
Of course, I'm not entering WDSF events as I'm a certificated judge of WDSF. So we need to avoid conflict of interest. But as an active b-boy in our culture, I'm still doing my thing and I'm still keep going to represent my style. As I already mentioned earlier, I was one of the 9 judges who were making decisions at the Olympics 2024. How these judges were selected? So I'm gonna keep it short. The whole process took a couple years. All of the judges who got certification of WDSF, like WDSF license, they were judging different events, starting from the small events like international series or international challengers, and till world championships, world series, and continental games. So all these judges were kind of getting the statistics of the way how they were judging, like how many times they were one against all other judges in their decision making, how many times they were voting for their countrymen, how many times they were together with the judges who were voting for the winner, or how many times they were together with the judges who were voting for the loser, and many other moments. Ability to explain their decision based on the system that we've been using. The system is called System A, which is a new variation of System Trivium. So, you know, like it didn't happen like this. Okay, you're gonna judge and you're gonna judge. No, it was a long process, and the core group of WDSF, which consists of representatives of the community, of breaking community, they were checking all the statistics, and the final decision was made based on many factors. I just want to add that judging Congress was open for everybody. So basically, every person from our breaking community who got experience, who got skills, who already been in the game for at least 10 years and understand what's going on in breaking, everybody could have a chance to join this judging Congress and to get the license of WDSF as a breaking judge. So it was open, it was not limited for anybody. It was just a personal choice of each participant of the Congress. If you want to become a judge, or if you want to continue to be an athlete, like sport athlete of WDSF, or you don't want to take part at all.
System A for judging consists of 5 main criteria, which are technique, execution, originality, vocabulary, and musicality. Technique consists of athleticism, body control, dynamics, space control, form, lines, and shapes. Vocabulary basically means variations and quantity of moves. So, in simple words, what kind of moves, how many of concepts and variations. Musicality is the way how dancers working with the music in the terms of rhythm, synchronicity of their moves with the music and different textures.
Execution.
It shows consistency of flow, no crashes, no slips, no falls, cleanliness of the moves.
Originality.
Reflects the way how B-boy or B-girl actually doing improvisation, how he or she is in the moment with the music, in the moment with everything that is happening on the dance floor. It's also your character and also your personality. The fresh part of breaking happens when B-boy or a B-girl delivers some surprise, an unexpected movement, spontaneity. Another important moment in the judging process is that we're not actually putting points to each B-boy or B-girl. We're actually making the comparison between each B-boy or a B-girl. There's also one really important button in the judging system. This button is called misbehavior button. We also pay attention on the way how he or she behaving during the battle. Music is the key of everything that we're doing. So when you see that the dancer with his or her style reflecting the music and kind of drawing the music with the moves, and you feel it, make some noise for this. Support B-boys, support B-girls, because the more energy you give to them, the more energy they will bring back to you, and you will enjoy more and more and more.
Okay, now let's go back to my personal experience at Olympics 2024. So I've been working hard, and one of my goals was to be a part of Olympics, to be a part of the judging panel. And once I was nominated to become one of the judges, of course I was, satisfied, and I was kind of excited, like, wow, that's kind of good result in my development, in my career. But of course, from other side, I totally understood the level of responsibility. You need to understand, like, 9 people can affect on the destiny of each athlete from top 16, and to decide who's gonna take the first place, the second place, the third place, and it can be a life-changing decision for these people. So personally, me as active B-boy, I understood this for 100%, because I know how much hard work, dedication, passion, discipline it takes to be in top 16 at Olympics. I know all these athletes many years. I saw their stories, their way of growing, their development, and for me it was one of the most responsible judging I ever did in my breaking career as a breaking judge. I would say the level of responsibility and the pressure that you experience on that seat as an Olympic judge is really hard to describe. It's just something different, something that you usually don't experience on the every week events, jams, which are more like for fun and exchange, even high level events, like in our community. You can compare the level of responsibility to the Olympics. That's what I felt from my experience. So yeah, definitely, you need to practice to judge such events. You need to practice to use the judging system, to know all the categories of judging system, to be able to react fast, clean, and objective on every moment that is happening on the dance floor between each b-boy or b-girl. Sometimes, when you see that pressure in the air, like you can feel it, that energy is around 6,000 people at the venue, and there are 2 high-level b-boys or b-girls on the floor, you need to stay focused and to see what actually happening there in the moment, not to be reactive on different other factors, like the noise of the crowd, or the gestures of b-boys or b-girls, maybe somebody pointing on judges or whatever, or somebody screaming something. You really need to be in your zone of like judging process, and to be focused on what's going on. And that takes a lot of energy, of course. So I want to be honest that after judging every part of battles, and then like we were having like half an hour of break, I was feeling tired, I was feeling exhausted and even sweating sometimes, because you can see the level was insane in some battles. And you have to be really, really responsible to make a correct decision on what you see, based on the judging system, based on the moment, based on the comparison that you doing. So yeah, I don't wanna lie, but it was probably one of the hardest judging process I ever experienced in my breaking career. Another interesting fact is that at any WDSF events, judges are not communicating to participants. Like, we're not chilling with them, we're not talking to them. We can say hi, shake hands, but that's it. We're not discussing any decisions of judges or any results. The same was happening at the Olympics as well. So all judges, chairperson, head judge, we had separate room, which was kind of far away from the main venue. So small electric cars were driving forth and back, and after every part of the battles, when we were having a break, we were sitting in the car and we were driving to that small venue, like backstage venue, where we can take a rest, think about what was happening, refocus ourselves, like get more energy, drink some water, eat a little bit, and get back to our work. And that was really good. That was refreshing, because you need to recharge your battery and then come back with new energy to the main stage to make correct decisions.
Yeah, just starting now. Just talk about schedule for today. Okay.
One of the moments that I really enjoyed personally was judging presentation. I think it's really important in our community, no matter whoever, whatever speaking or have opposite opinions. My personal opinion, judges need to be represented in our community. They need to do their breaking skills, represent before the battles, to make that, as we were calling it at WDSF events, hip-hop celebration. Basically, on that showcase, judges are representing their styles and their ability to break. We don't want to have judges who not able to break at all, or judges who not even were breaking in their life and suddenly they got the license. Like, my personal opinion, we can't allow this happening in breaking. So every judge that is certified need to have that breaking background. I'm not speaking that this judge should be on the highest level and delivering the highest level every time at the hip-hop celebration, like judging presentation rounds, but he or she need to be a part of breaking, need to have some skills and need to have some fundamentals that gonna be visible at their performance. One more time, as I said, it shouldn't be the highest level top b-boys or b-girls, but people need to be with the background of breaking. They need to be a part of breaking. They need to know what is breaking. They need to know what is hard practicing. They need to know what is details, what it takes to create concept, what it takes to work on your form, on your stamina, on the composition of your round, and many, many other things. So that's why I think that judging presentation, when each of the judge is doing one round or two rounds, is really important in our community. And that's exactly what was happening at the Olympics. Like all judges were having this, like 30 seconds or maybe 40 seconds to represent who they are, to show what they have, and to deliver a small part of their style and approach on that historical stage. And for me, that moment was amazing. I really enjoyed that moment, and I think it's a unique tradition that only we as b-boys and b-girls have in our community in breaking. The fact that we're able to deliver this tradition to the worldwide audience, some of the people might see breaking for the first time, is great. To keep that unique tradition and to make the difference from other sports. Why not? If we have it, let's make it happen. Let's deliver it. Let's show the people how it works in our community. So yeah, personally me, I was really happy to be part of this judging presentation, and it was a good warm-up before the main battle started. The scale of the venue was insane. When it was packed with people, the energy was right there. The only thing that I would do different is the main stage. I think that if it would be smaller, it would be better for b-boys and b-girls who were dancing on that floor. One of the greatest things that were happening at the Olympics is music. I want to give big shout out to all the team who were responsible for the music, creating that music pool full of classic tracks that DJ Plash and DJ Fleck could play at the main battles during the live stream. And this music was just unbelievable at that huge venue with so many people, and a lot of these people were not even involved into the breaking before, but when this music was playing, the magic was happening. This magic is not gonna happen with some other type of beats that we're also using in our community. It will not happen with the synthetic beats, with the beats that doesn't have soul. But when that classic funk breaks and hip-hop tracks were playing, crowd just go insane. And of course, this music affected on the dancers and created opportunities for these dancers to open themselves maximum, like to express themselves, to be musical, and to bring that energy on the dance floor. Sometimes when some tracks were playing, honestly, me as a judge, of course, I need to calm down and stay focused, but inside I got that feeling, like I was feeling that this music is perfect for this battle, and what dancers were doing on the dance floor were just giving so much emotions to people, and you can feel it with your skin, like the goosebumps were going through your skin, even though you're sitting and like focusing on the battle, but inside you're feeling like this moment is magical. And I think that was one of my favorite parts of Olympics. Of course, as usual, after the event is done, there was a lot of hate and a lot of crazy videos from different people. Some of these people were blaming other people in something, but from other side, those people who were talking shit, they were not even involved into the process, and the only reason why they were not involved into the process because of themselves, their ego, and personal issues. So I'm not gonna going deeper in this garbage and hateful things. I just want to say that in my personal opinion, there were way more great moments and beautiful moments and positive things during the Olympics that we as a community could spread out around the world compared to the negative moments. I totally agree, it wasn't perfect and a lot of things can be done better, and I'm pretty sure that conclusions are made, but it's always the question on what you want to focus. If you want to focus only on negative parts and only want to spread the negative energy, then you're going to see only negative aspects of what was happening. So I mean, the choice is always your side. I don't want to go deep into this topic. So yeah. In the final part of this video, I want to give props to everyone who was involved into this process, in the organizational process, and were putting their soul, passion, a lot of energy and hard work to make it happen. Athletes, their coaches, their teams, the core group, the worldwide federation, everybody who were putting their hard work into it and were doing maximum to make the result better. Congratulations to the winners, to Phil Wizard, to Danny Dan, to Victor, to Ami, to Big Girl Nika, to Big Girl 671. It was great to see you battling, and all battles were really high level and really tight, close. So thank you for making it happen, and I hope you enjoyed the video and it was interesting for you. Let's keep in touch. See you in the next one.